Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more StarCraft 2. Today we're gonna be playing another live game right here, and I'm gonna try and give you commentary at the same time as I'm actually playing this game. Now this is going to be a Zerg vs Zerg played on Coda Alley. By far my favorite map right now, I think, in the current map pool in Heart of the Swarm. I don't think it's actually in Legacy of the Void at the very moment. Well, obviously you know what I mean. Once again, basically whenever I play Heart of the Swarm, people are asking me why I'm not playing Legacy of the Void, because apparently I've been streaming it so much that people are like, holy shit, this guy only plays Legacy of the Void now. But we're playing some. Nah, the ping is too bad. There we go, I'll let him know. Anyways, so this is going to be a Zerg vs Zerg, bit of a tricky matchup obviously, but I feel like I'm pretty solid all around right now. I got like 55% win rate, which obviously isn't great, but it's positive, you know? We win more games than we lose, and in general I got a pretty good idea of how this matchup is run, especially at like, you know, the low Grandmaster, high Master level, because we are facing a bunch of Grandmasters in the last couple of days, which is definitely good. We're on the right direction once again to be promoted towards the League of Leagues. And I don't really know if we will be able to get there before, you know, Legacy of the Void gets released or before the new season starts. But either way, I've been playing a lot of Heart of the Swarm again, mainly just because of the lag and the ping that I'm getting in Legacy of the Void, and it's just extremely frustrating. Now, in this specific game, I'm gonna be focused macro. I'm not gonna do any kind of cheesy stuff, I don't think, maybe. No, I'm not gonna be very aggressive at all. I think I'm gonna play as, like, macro-focused as possible and try and get away with as many drones as I possibly can. Now, obviously, in the meantime, while we're trying to make that many drones, we got to make sure that we do not die. I mean, that's kind of a given, but it's easier said than done. Couple options that we have. We could go for a Gasless build, or we could go for a Gas Geyser before the spawning pool or after the spawning pool. What should we do? What should we do? Let's get like a 17 gas or something. Depending on whether or not... No, we're actually not. No, not depending on anything. We're just gonna go hatch pool gas. Pretty standard right there. Gonna get the Zergling speed up. Also gonna go for... We're gonna go for the safest play that I know. That is still like solid, okay? We're gonna give that a try. He actually went for a pool first into a hatchery. I gotta be a little bit careful for, you know, any kind of potential queens to snipe out this first overlord. Third overlord that I am making, or the second overlord that I am making rather, goes straight to their third base. Gotta put my overlord over on the ramp so I can have an eye out on what he is producing. And we are off to a great start. Now I'm gonna be going for a safe build. That means that I'm gonna put down my spine crawler, I'm gonna get my Zergling speed early, I'm gonna get a baling nest as well. But I don't plan on actually being aggressive. There's two Zerglings and a drone right there, so he's making drones. Most important bit of information right there. Have to make another overlord here. So that's the queen right there. Pretty standard so far. Start up the link speed. And now we're gonna re-rally to the natural. Cool. So he's actually trying to hunt down my overlord, even though he literally walked past it. Which is fair enough. So far things are looking very solid. Gonna be going for the baling nest after shooing away the Zergling. Or maybe I will not even shoo it away, I don't care. He can see my baling nest. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be adding on a spine crawler right now as well after chasing him away. So there we go. This is like the super safe build right now in Zerg vs Zerg. He actually went for a quick... Wow, I think he may actually be playing Gasless. That would actually be great for us, because that means we don't have to worry about anything. If that is the case... we're in a pretty nice position. If I can, I want to find out. He would have the double gas taken in a natural right now. It would finish up right around right now. Let's have a quick look. That's one way to find out. Get in there, Zergling! Please! Yep. He's gasless. He's gasless. We're gonna go straight for a third base. Canceling that spine crawler. So basically what he did, he's going for a +1/+1 Zergling... Or a +1/+1 roach speed timing attack, which isn't gonna hit until 9.5 minutes. So up to that point, I'm basically free to do whatever I want, and I figured out what he's doing. Pretty much guaranteed. I'm not 100% certain, obviously, because there's still a couple of different builds he could be going for, but I'm gonna be pretending that that is gonna be the case. I think it is a safe assumption to make right now, seeing the extra queens, seeing that gas geyser timing right there in the natural, and seeing that he didn't actually have the drone saturated yet. He could also be going for a Zergling speed push, which is a little scarier. So I'm gonna make drones, and then I'm thinking about making maybe a couple of sets of Zerglings. I'm actually gonna make 3 sets of Zerglings right now, just in case that is the build that he's going for. There's a chance he's doing that. It's not very common, but I've died to it a couple times in the last few weeks. Okay. And he's actually expanding himself. There's no way he's gonna hold that. I'm already making Zerglings. Okay, let's go. Do you think he's gonna be able to help that? I don't think he's gonna be able to save that. Although I'm not 100% certain. I don't think he has anything else left in his bases, though. I can drone behind this as well and get very far ahead with that. Okay, we're done. We're gonna make drones here instead. We're gonna make a bunch of drones here for the third base instead. Much smarter. Start one gas. Okay, and now we're gonna start our roach production up. So basically what I've done here, I've established a bigger economy. I know for a fact that I'm gonna get much more income than my opponent. And with that bigger economy, I should technically be able to make more and more roaches than my opponent is able to. I got a lot of workers actually at this third base. I need to stop. I need to stop making workers here. It's way too much otherwise. So I'm gonna start making non-stop roaches right now. And the idea is that I stop any kind of aggression that my opponent wants to throw at me with +1 attack and roach speed, which is gonna finish up very shortly for him. Gotta make sure I don't lose my overlords, obviously. And if he doesn't move out, I'm gonna move in instead. Yeah, so there we go. Exactly what we was thinking about. Just add on more and more roaches here. Just add on as much as we can. Gotta pull these guys out of it, because I got too much gas. Okay, I think we're fine. Maybe I shouldn't have cancelled the spine crawler. Maybe I should have. I'm not certain. I don't know why he's giving me this time. Okay, here we go. Oh, we go way enough. Or like more than enough right here to stop him. Gotta follow this up with only roaches here. Do a bit of a counter attack while we're at it. And we'll add on a couple of drones right there to saturate that gas geyser. Okay, let's get going. Microing backwards. Microing backwards. Microing backwards. Sweet. Just taking the low HP roaches right there, obviously. So very clean game so far. Ooh, he's got a lot of stuff over there. Okay. Actually, we're gonna go with +2 armor instead. Could also start thinking about a transition towards Hydralisk right here. That's a bit sooner than I would normally do it. But I don't think I'm gonna gain much of an advantage anymore here. So I'm gonna start adding on more and more roaches, obviously. Don't want to really stop doing that. Oh, 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 that's good. That's really good. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll take that engagement there every time. Very good. So it turns out I actually do have a lot more than he does. Or I got caught, or he got caught off position right there. Just trying to micro back the weakened roaches, knowing that I don't have anything else to do at home. I'm just reinforcing with more and more units here. Just trying to keep my concave up. And he says GG. So very nice little game right there. Very clean victory. I don't know what happens. Whenever I'm recording YouTube videos, I'm obviously trying to focus much harder than I usually do when I'm live streaming, right? So I think that may be part of it as well. But whenever I play videos for my YouTube channel, I seem to be getting the most beautiful and clean games that I can possibly find. And oftentimes when I'm live streaming, we get much more scrappy games. And maybe it's because I don't focus hard enough or something when I'm live streaming. But these are very, very solid games right there. Hopefully, what this video at least showed you is that if you figure out what your opponent is going for and you are aware of the counter to what that build is, you can actually win games relatively easily. So basically what happened in this one, I analyzed the situation that my opponent was going for a gasless build order. I saw the added queens early on, then saw that at 5 minutes and 40 seconds that those gas geysers were just finished up because he hadn't saturated them yet. 5 minutes and 40 seconds means that he got them right around the 5-minute mark. So I knew for a fact, okay, my opponent is not gonna have Zergling speed, he's not gonna have a Baneling Nest, he's not gonna have anything. I know for 90% certain right now that he's gonna push out with Roach speed and +1 attack, right? Like that is pretty much the given at that point. The counter to that build is to simply go for Roaches yourself as well, however off of a bigger economy, which will allow you to produce more stuff. So I immediately got the 3rd base going, got the extra drones going there, and then started making only Roaches with upgrades. And that is basically what happened right there. That economy lead that we had carried us through, and he did have a bunch of workers at this 3rd base, but just the sheer fact of our, workers mining for like another couple of minutes gave us a nice little lead, and we're gonna be able to, squeeze out the victory right here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button as well, so you'll get a notification as soon as I upload another video. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.